Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. How are we? Hello, Angie. Good morning from across the desk. Mona. Hey, Mona. Mona. I was like, oh, hey, Mona. I thought you'd just started speaking Chinese or something. That's a good one. Fixing dinner. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Lisa. How else are we going? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Kenny. Hello. How is the New Yorkness? Evelyn. Hello, my darling. I miss you too. Hey, Shannon. Comes in, sits down in the back. You come and sit down in the back, Shanny. I know you. I just have my dulcet Aussie tones in the background. It's like, ha, ha. Hey, Renee. Happy birthday for yesterday. I'm so sorry I couldn't get there. Alicia, hello, how are you? Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Alrighty, I'm going to come in. I'm just going to start colouring while we all say hellosies. Coming in with lime zest. So I'm using the Winsor and Newtons to those that are unaware of what colours, what pencils I've been using. So Winsor and Newton pencils. I did. It was fantastic. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm glad you did. I haven't had a chance to watch your stream, but did Bob have a spoil you rotten? Today's my catch-up day on some videos. Had to go to a unveiling of a memorial yesterday, and an antiques fair, and a whole lot of other things. The joys of never stopping. He did, but he was reserved. Oh, hey Yana, how's it going? Ronnie, hello. He was reserved. That's unlike Bob. No, I had a nice nice quiet start to the weekend. So we had memorial service yesterday. Well, unveiling of a sculpture down at a memorial park, and it was beautiful weather overlooking the river, and the winds were up. It was nice and cool. It was overcast. It was like perfect weather to unveil the sculpture, and it was an awesome ceremony. So it was a sculpture that's dedicated to the First Nations people, so our Aboriginal Australians that fought against being colonised when white Europeans came, and they've never been honoured for defending their land. So yeah, so it was really good. It was a fantastic, and the turnout from the community was brilliant. It was awesome. Hey Sue, how's it going? Nice to see you. But yeah, so it was a really nice unveiling, really nice sculpture, and a good nod to the fact that our Indigenous Australians have a culture of 65,000 years. So it was really good. And we're we believe, the first in Australia to have something of some sort in our little city. So hopefully it's the first of many. In recognition that they were warriors. So yeah. So very, very pleased to go and watch that and be part of hopefully what's the beginning of a new history. Hello. Hey, Jody. How's it going? Hey, Atlanta. How are you? Oh, so what's the goss? What's everyone been up to this week? It was my first week back at work after the Easter holidays, and I have been smashed. Like, I have not stopped. I finally sat down yesterday for the first time in I don't know how long and actually did some crafting for a brief moment, which was a bit of a change. Was chatting away with no pickles. Hey, that works, Kathleen. Oh, Alex, hello. How are you? So many people in this morning. It's wonderful to see you all. It's been an awesome event by Shannon. Amount of Kirby's that she's done. It's crazy. I'm struggling to get through one. Isn't that the normal thing? Just struggling to get through one. No, we'll get this one finished today. I am determined. And it's been cool seeing like lots of people trying different things with Kirby as well. Get 2 more pages done today. Oh my gosh. You've only got a few hours left in the day. Crazy woman. I'm like, Mish. Go. Can't even contemplate it. That's a big word for 7 in the morning. Contemplate. So what's everyone's plans for Sunday? Mine today is to go back to bed after stream. Hopefully have another snooze. Maybe get up and potter around and might pull down a passion fruit vine if I get motivated. And then go down to the beach for dinner tonight. Something along those lines. Not too exciting. Pretty chilled. Hey, Dawn. It's a Dorothy-inspired double page. Oh, my gosh. Well, you're going to go out on a bang with that one. Awesome that it's Dorothy-inspired. That's cool. I mean, I said no Kirby this week. You just started another. You guys are doing great, guns. I finally got everything moved around and unpacked in the because I just the stupid idea that I had to move my entire art and craft space and all of that space around. I finally have it all back into some kind of half order. Now trying to find the things is the problem. It's like, where did I put that? Alrighty, we're going to come in with grass. A bit of grass. It's in Worlds Within Worlds. Hold on. Now I'm going for a flick. Dorothy inspired one. No. See, I'm like flicking and I'm like, I'll just go to this part. That's easier. The farms. Ah, yes. The farms. I've done the farms. It's very cool. I did that as a buddy color with this one. I did this with Mary. It's a cool one. But that will look very cool, Dorothy. No, not that one. The other one. All right, behind the rabbit. Okay. Now I'm looking. Oh, this one? This one. That one? It's the one for snakes around the circle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're crazy, woman. That's all I have to say. Crazy. All right. This one. Oh, no. Just no. No. No, no. No. Like, no. That's my response. Oh, that is so cool. I love that idea. Yes, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah, but I'm like, just no. I can truthfully tell you, never at any point has that one have I gone, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. No. No. Maybe I should do that as like a one pencil challenge, one color. Oh, okay, cool. I'm having a look. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, and the colors. It's like the yellow brick road rainbow. Ah, I do love it.
Oh.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. You're mad, but it's very cool. Ah, that's going to be wicked. I love the inspiration for it. And it fits. Wizard of Oz.
Real.
Hey, Ness, how are you? I missed you coming in. Oh, blues and gold would be incredible. Wicked Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No. That is very cool. And it is when you get an inspiration for something, it drives you because you're like, oh, I know what this page is saying to me. I need it to do this. And I love that when people get that drive. Oh, thank you very much, Ness. Yeah, nice little easy one. It was like, oh, what can I get done in 2 weeks? More than anything. And I got a gift from Renee the other day, which was absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait. I've got to change it all over. But look at it. It's shiny red and it shines and it shimmers. I'm like, yum, 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 yum. So I'm like, and it's going to hold my fat pencils. Oh, it's like, yes. A little excited by it. And then I got another gift, another gift, which I love that my friends are so awesome and you guys are just the bomb. And yes, so there was something else in there that is was very well thought out. And oh my gosh, Bob should be selling them. They'd have to sell like hotcakes if you had that out and about in the real world. And if they're not, something's wrong with people. No, does it hold? Oh, what? Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. That is trueness. Yes. It's like, one day, maybe. Like I said, if there's ever going to be a book that everyone should have a 50 Shades of Grey box. Absolutely. Just don't try and open it in front of your 14-year-old daughter. Or get her to try and help you open it. Oh, funny. That's all right. Listen, she sat through Babylon. There's nothing that could scare that child off. There is a 50. Oh, no. No. It's a gift Renee sent me for my birthday. I'll go get the box and I'll show it to you, but I won't show you what was in the box. I'll leave that to the imagination. But it is wicked. I'll be back. Hey, Heather. All right, I'm back. So this is the box, okay? And you turn it and it opens like this, okay? And now I'm going to briefly take it away while I take what's in it out. And then that's inside the box. So it's a heart-shaped box, and in it was another heart. I'll give you a little nod. There was a key. There's a key. Okay. But yeah, how cool is it? It is the most coolest thing I have ever seen. And then to lock it back up, you screw it back down, literally. And then yeah, it is. I'm not telling you what I got, Evelyn. That's the secret. Hey, Tonya, how are you? That's but yes, very cool, very appropriately called 50 Shades, and you should. It is a beautiful box, and you should definitely market that. Bob should be making a killing with that. I'm just saying. We are talking about the toe. And, that you're going to dinner with? Yes. We just have coffee together, the toe man and I. But nothing more. We just have dinner. That goes overnight. I feel like, yeah, Tony, you probably did. Hey, you can be toe man. It works. Because it's just an ongoing joke. That wherever I'm at, I always seem to take these photos of just my feet. And it's are we going to get any photos of your feet while you're away this time? And so this time I just added extra feet in, extra toes. And it's so funny at work because people are like, you look like you had a great holiday. And I went, I really did. And they're like, yeah, we saw extra toes in there. And I went, I know. And that's all they get from me. Yeah, I just made shaky. Yeah. But, yeah, so like the photos that I post on the Facebook are things like this. So this is why he's toe man, because it's like, the photos of the toes kind of thing in the water at the beach. So that's what's come on Facebook. So there is context to the toe man. Not really that into toes. just putting that one out there. Hey Angela, how's it going? Oh, I broke my pencil. I didn't even go anywhere and I broke that one. Look at that. Okay. So this one is lush green. Oh, yes, the Artex ones. I saw that. Are they good? No, Arteza they were. I remember. Was it the Arteza or the Artex? Oh, my brain. I remember going, yeah, I don't think I can get them. So it must have been the Arteza. I don't know. There are those out there that do. Yes, I'm not one of them. I have lots of interesting quirks and whatever, but the toes, no. Not my thing. Yeah, it was the Arteza, because I remember looking at it going, oh, yeah, of course, and I can't get them unless I want to pay like $5,000 million. Della, hello. Oh, I love the butterfly for Wilson, Angela. It looks so beautiful. Yes. Yeah. No, right. Just known as the toe man on the Facebook, because he doesn't really do social media. And I also respect his privacy, and I like messing with people. Like he has a Facebook, but it's mainly for marketplace, as most people. Marketplace, the most dangerous place on earth. Nearly as bad as Amazon. No, it's probably worse than Amazon. Oh no, I'm using Winsor and Newton. Winsor and Newton, 48 set. And it is, and that's exactly it, Angela. That they just. I don't mind talking about things, and we have a bit of fun and stuff, but certain things, obviously, we'll just keep a little bit more to the thing. And I also respect that, I might choose to talk about it, but I don't have the right to discuss someone else without their consent. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Honestly, you have to be blind Freddy at work not to realise, but it's not like we're trying to actually keep it secret at work. But anyway, some people are just not that observant. Yeah, well, he has TikTok, and he mainly just to watch, I don't know, random videos or whatever he watches to fall asleep to. I had to I had to get him because, like, I'm one of those people that needs dead quiet sleep. Like, I can't have noise, and he's someone that needs noise to sleep. And I'm like, we got to find a way that this is going to work. So I bought him a pair of air AirPods, kind of, and little beat ones, and he's never used them before, and so he puts them in his ear, and then he's like, "Holy crap, this is awesome!" And I'm like, "Oh, I know." And he's like, "Sounds really." I know. I said, "I didn't buy you a cheap pair." I said, "But yeah." I said, "Now you can listen to your videos without driving me insane." And I said, "And you can fall asleep to them because they sit in your ear." So yeah. So now we've compromised. As my dad always says, "You're gonna have to find someone and learn how to compromise, Tammy." I'm compromising. I get silence to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. See, I can't. I've got to have. It's got to be dead quiet. Even the ticking of a fan can stop me from sleeping. I'm like, yeah. I got dead quiet and dark, which is always fun when I did night shift for 10 years, needing that. It's trying to sleep in the middle of the day when you need that kind of thing to sleep. No, because it drowns out Reese's snoring. Nice. Love that. Oh, that is one thing I'm thankful for. Doesn't snore. Oh, so good. Yeah, just answering that, Renee. Yeah, he doesn't snore. No, thank gosh. That has certainly made things easier. Otherwise, I'd have to figure out. It'd be called myself wearing earplugs. But no, he doesn't snore, which is good. So now, yeah, and you do. I imagine you get used to it. Um, but yeah, I'll be sitting here and he'll be watching something on his thing, and I'll look up and he's out to it, and then the thing's blaring away, and I'll be like, "How can you do that?" A pillow over the face helps. Oh yeah, yeah. Tinnitus is it's just such a cruel thing. I get it every now and again, and the people that suffer from it like regularly, just be drive you bonkers. Yeah, turn away, Chris. Well, and that's it. Like once I left night shift to come back to um like day work, it took a long time to obviously get my sleep back pattern back into some form of normality. And I'm not changing that again. It would have to be something huge for me to think about contemplating going back to night shift. Called a lot of money. Um, he's currently snoring on the couch. Wow. Yeah. I must admit, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had any like, with the main ones, anyone that's really bad with the snoring. Like we all, even I snore at the best of time. Like if I'm super tired, I'll have a bit of a snort. Although apparently I've been grinding my jaw. And I'm like, that's a new thing. It's not something I do very often. Clicking my jaw, not grinding my teeth as such, but clicking my jaw. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a newbie. I got a dentist appointment soon, so we'll see what they say. If there's any evidence of anything there. But I'm like, well, there you go. Yeah. Well, me too, Atlanta. Like, that's the thing. Like, I've been on my own for a long time, and usually no one hangs around long enough that I really have to care about, working out how to share a sleep space. We're getting there. But the good thing is that, we have quite a few nights. Obviously, he's at his place, I'm at mine, which means I get my bud to myself. Oh, and there's been times when, when you're that dead tired and you just can't help the snore that comes with it, that I've woken myself up too. And I'll be like, oh, sh. But I'm kind of like, if I'm snoring, it's not my problem. I don't hear it. Yeah, well, and that's it. Like, I know that there are a lot that do that because of the snoring. And I guess if you can't find a happy medium that you can share a space, I guess you have to. Luckily now with a lot of those CPAP machines and stuff, it's relieved a lot of the stress on people around their snoring. All right, what colour am I going to next? Honeycomb, I think. So going in with honeycomb. Yeah, that used to be my my old dog would just sleep in between us, my ex-husband and I. He'd wake up and there'd be like, she would have wedged a tunnel down the center of us during the night. And you're like, rightio, that's what's happening. Yeah. Nice podcast. That's cool. Get up in their face, lick their feet. Time to get up. Time to get up. I get a cat that just walks on my chest and starts butting me. And it's like, it's, oh, you've heard me tossing and turning, so now you assume that I'm awake and you can demand attention. Casper was pretty good. He used to just kind of snuggle in. Oh, deviated septum. Look like it's going to rain. Yeah, well, it's been windy here, Dawn, and they're predicting rain later in the week. But I think today is going to be a nice, windy, clear day. But the cool air started to come in, and so it's so much nicer. Waking up and it's cool, and yeah. Only a couple of weeks ago it was so hot, and now it's just that freshness has come in. Booked a couple of nights to go to the snow while I'm down south in June, which is nice. Booked a couple of nights up at one of the ski places. Not that I'm skiing. I made that very clear. Would you go tobogganing or on a sled? I'm like, oh yeah. Well, I'll do all that kind of stuff. So I'm not built to ski. My knees would give out in about 2 seconds flat. And I have no desire to ski. But I'd love to toboggan down. I think that'd be fun. So, and the resort that we're staying at has obviously all the higher gear and stuff. So he's like, oh, we'll do this and I'll know this. And I'm like, I'll just wing it when we get down there. But he likes to have it all organised about 5 years in advance. And I'm like, no yawns and grumbles. So you wake up super hot? Yeah. That's the thing. I've trained Casper when he does sleep with me that he sleeps at the end of the bed, so I don't get that like smothered. And Winnie takes up about, he's only a little cat, so he doesn't take too much room. But, thank you, Dawn. Without freezing. Yeah, I know. It's always, I always feel like I'm just the opposite to everyone, because these are all talking about how hot it's getting, and I'm like, oh, it's finally getting cold. And I'll be sitting here and you'll see me and I'll have like an hoodie on or something. And you guys will be sitting there talking about you sweating. And it's like, no, it's freezing. Then you talk about snow when I'm like dying in 40-degree heat. Where do you wear a toboggan? I am totally going to play in the snow. I'm chucking a naked snow angel, remember? I'm getting all up in that snow.
No, you won't.
What? Did I miss something?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's quiet enough and there's no people around, I'm certainly going to be playing in that snow. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Good morning.
Good morning. And keep your hashtags in a collection. I love it.
Beautiful.
Hey, listen. Snow, ice, it all works. But I'm just hoping that there's at least a speck of snow. Doesn't have to be falling. That'd be nice, but just somewhere there's snow that I can at least see it and touch it and get naked on it. We all have bucket lists. And that is one of mine. Would I like to be doing it in the Canadian the Alps and all of that? Yes. But you know, I'll just make do with Aussie ones for now. Frozen bits. Better than sweaty bits, just saying. Or sandy ones, because I live in the tropics, remember? And the beach and sand, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Literally. Gets all up in the bits. No. Thank you, Della. I'm going for kind of obviously because it's turning into autumn here. So I'm going into the autumn feel. We will get there. We will get there. Yeah, I know. I was implying it to Wilson, to Heather. I'm like, all like I get to see the pictures of her all up in Canada, and it's all like, yeah, that's and she's got all that land. I could go get naked in that without offending anybody, except for the bison and all of that, and they can have a look. I don't care about them. They'll be like, man, we knew those humans were crazy. Maybe not a brown bear, but pass on that one. Oh, really? Yeah, heat exhaustion's tough. It's yeah. Do you fancy a housewife 12 months? Yeah, that'd be awesome. See, I want to come. The UK is on my bucket list as well because I want to go do the Harry Potter tour. And it's like I want to go see Scotland and go to Hogwarts and all of the places, you know, because I'm such an adult. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of hot tubs. I just don't like sitting. I get bored. It's kind of like, yeah, no. Oh, yes. Wow, yeah. Doing rock work in the sun. Yeah, not good. Keeping up the electrolytes and the sugars, really important. And the good thing is that, you know, if you get some electrolytes in, you recover pretty quickly. But yeah, it's just horrible. Like that feeling that you're never gonna not be thirsty, and the complete fatigue and exhaustion. Yeah, still no. I need a pool so that I can swim, because I can't just sit. My hands get like, what am I going to do? They don't work with bubbles. Yeah. Yeah, Della, relaxing. My idea of relaxing is doing stuff.
There you go.
I can sit still for about 10 minutes. That's usually my my limit. And then if you don't find something for my hands to do while sitting, then I'll be fidgeting, and it's why I hate going to the movies, because sitting there for that long gets really, like I struggle. At least if I'm watching it at home, I can get up, pause it, do something, or I can be doing something at the same time. And yeah. And if it's something that she hasn't been through before, it can be quite scary. Living where I live, it's just, you kind of you realize really early on those things. You only like orange Gatorade? Nice. My favorite electrolyte drink is one from Japan, and it's so whenever I go to Japan, I try and buy the sachets for it. It's called Picari Sweat, and I love the fact that it's literally called Sweat. And it is my favorite. It's a lemon flavored one, and it's everywhere. It's like it's Japan's biggest, flavored water drink kind of thing, and I love it so much. So much. All right. Bye, Dawn. Have a good evening. Look after yourself. Oh, yeah. But they usually only make those mistakes once, and then they learn better the next time. That's. Oh, yeah, I guess. Did I tell you I'm just going with red? It's one thing I like about this Winsor & Newton set. Like, it's 48 pencils, but it's got some nice reds in it. And I'm like, thank you for the reds. I was watching Corey's pencil collection the other day, and she was going through, and she said something about having a set having too many reds, and she's like, who needs that many reds? And I'm like, me. I think I commented, what are you talking about saying you can have no. I'm like, you can keep your purples and your stuff. I want the reds. And oh, thanks, Ness. Like, yeah, reds. So if I ever design a pencil set, you're going to get every shade of red and maybe a few other colors thrown in. Your light red, dark red, pink red, blue red. Just red. Oh my God, Casper, you're an idiot. Oh, Georgia. There's ladyfingers right downstairs if you guys want some little bananas. Don't nod your head, shake your head at me. They got to get eaten. Hey, Mona. I was talking about the people I knew that lived in New York with Georgia the other day because she's like, you could go to New York and study. And I'm like, you could? Because I've said to her she can look into it at some point, going over at wherever, because her grades allow, she's got fantastic grades. So, oh yeah, I've got so many of them, Heather. Like I've got one hand that's ripened downstairs. I need to cut another hand off the tree, and then there'll be one a few weeks after that. So I've got bananas coming out the razoo here at the moment. I know, Mona. I was talking about you and Kenny, and I was saying you guys were in New York. So I said to her, I said, I know people in New York. I said that people be able to keep an eye on you. Oh yeah. But I'd like her to go to Paris and do the exchange program there. I think that'd be awesome. It'd be a learning experience, 6 months, something like that. Be life changing. Oh, Kenny, I thought you were in New York. I don't know why. I knew Mona was, and I thought you were too. There you go. Look at that. Don't know why I had you in New York. But you get here and get, and that's it. Like ladyfingers are just something else. I like them because they're tiny and they're just like a quick little snack bite. But yeah, no, I love ladyfingers. I'd love to get Italy, yeah. Well, I'd imagine sometime in the future that'll be on the cards is Italy and stuff because Toe Man is Maltese. So, and he's never been to Malta. So, he was made in Malta, but born in Australia, apparently. Ah, thanks, Stella. Right. Kenny would freeze. It's all right. I knew what you meant, Kenny. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I sit there and talk about wanting to go to the snow and things, but I'm fully aware I am a frog and cold weather. I'm cold all the time. A little speck of wind and I'm like, whoo, chilly. So it'd be interesting to kind of see what would occur. Wow, it's starting to look nice. Oh, yeah. We'll get there one day. I want to do lots of things, but apparently, money's needed. And instead, I'm sending, the child over to overseas instead. The things we do for our children, give them experiences. Mind you, what I paid for to get down to Melbourne and up to the field, the Alps in Melbourne, I could have got Japan for. That's all right. Alrighty. Oh, I'm liking how it's starting to come together. All right. Oh yeah, and it will, absolutely, Heather. I totally agree. Shale. So I'm using shale now. It will come in good time. I'm not too worried. I'm very lucky to have done the things that I've done at my age. I've been overseas. I've done things. I get to travel. I know people that have hardly left their city. So no.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I love to travel, but I don't like people. So I can only do so much of it. And then I need to come home to my safe space. Yeah. But it is definitely about the experiences for Georgia now. All right, and then we've got warm grey 5. All right, coming back over with this grass and this one. I'm just playing with this leaf to see if I like it. And then the red. Could I spend the next hour fiddling with this leaf? Yes, probably shouldn't, but. And then the orange, which was honeycomb. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, well, you can drive to Canada, so you don't have to fly. Not flying away. I know. I'm like trying to figure out how to get you down here, Shannon. It's like maybe if we dig a big tunnel, because to the other side of the earth might works. All right. Get out of the UK. And that's the thing. Hey, Caddy, how's it going? Thank you for coming. No, it's good that you're here. You would be very tired driving. It's honestly, I live in one of the most beautiful places on earth, so I'm pretty blessed there. You won't hear me complaining about that. While I'd like to travel, I don't want to leave where I live. I am very, very thankful and grateful that I have been lucky enough to have that. I know you can get direct to Brizzy, and I love that you call it Brizzy. It's like, yes. And eventually you will come back, and then I'm only a couple of hours away. Woo! And you can play with the kangaroos in my backyard. Oh, the kangaroos that I had in my backyard the other day were obscene amount. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was like the entire mob decided, yeah, we're just going to hang out here today. Usually it's some of the mob, but it was like the entire mob plus some ring-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are a little bit smaller. Mind you, that'd be cool to see the coyotes. Except for I'd be like, oh, they're so cute. Can I go pat them? Probably not advised. Yeah, I kind of think I'd lose some fingers if I did that. You have geese. I love that. Yes, you have been 4 times. Yes. And Aussies, that's it. Us Aussies, we're pretty cool. Kind of feel the same way about the Canadian folk. Pretty cool kind of people. Oh, not much phases us, I don't think. 10 men of the month. 10 more. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Oh. Oh, thanks, Atlanta. So just coming in with the warm grey now. Just
Yeah.
I knew what I wanted in my head for the leaves, and I'm like, let's see if I can do it. Hey, Bonnie, hi, Bob. Yeah, true. But you can understand Angie more than she thinks you can. True representation that 95% of communication is not through the spoken language, through tone, body language, all that stuff. Oh, Ashley, hello. How are you doing, my sweetheart? How's it all going? You off the machine yet? Just a bit of black I'm going to come in with. Oh, plane's going over. A bit rude.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I did. All right. Coming back in with some of the green. Jamie. Oh, there you go. Snapped it. A little bit of the red. A bit of orangey. Oh, Evelyn. Oh, thank you so much. But you shouldn't. Is that to replace my snap pencil? You'll be like, snoop. Thank you, sweetheart. You really shouldn't. And I love you. Still trying to get Evelyn over here. One day. One day. The boss ever lets her leave. Yeah, poor old pencil tip. Now I'm just going to come in with lime zest, which is that really like that fluorescent kind of lime. I'm just going to run that over. I know. Good English words, eh? Considering why it's called lime. I'm just ignoring the birds, if you hadn't figured. I'll deal with them later. Alrighty. So there we go. That's what our leaves are starting to look at. Do we want a slang in a lead? Oh, yeah, no.
Enjoy the
Let me get my heart back. Okay, fair enough. Oh yes. Andy, remember how last week we were talking about the blue bees? And we're talking about the artwork. So this is the artwork that Angie got sent up, which are just incredible pieces. I'll show you some more. And it's all obviously the watercolorness that I don't understand in any way, shape, or form. The delicateness that I could never encapsulate. But there we go. So, and then some stickers. And then that. Oh. Turned it around. Apparently they're all upside down because like that really matters. But and then yeah, that's it. So it's My Sprout Studio. Here we go. There we go. For anyone that was interested. I know, blue bees. So lucky. Look at them. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. That's all right. But yes, they gorgeous piece of art. But yeah, I love the fact that we have blue bees and blue butterflies and blue ladybugs. Like let's get real. We've got blue ladybugs. All right. So we're up to in. Let's have a look. We got nana. Okay, so we just eat nanas. We were only talking about nanas before. Okay, so nana is a banana, and if someone lost their nanas, they've lost their tempers. They've gone bananas. Lost their nana. And then a narc is a telltale, so someone that dobs on you, tittle tattle. So you're being a narc. Don't get narky. You're a bit narky. It means you're like short-tempered, like a bit snappy. Snap, snap. All right, Ned Kelly. That's our legendary bushranger that wore a bucket on his head. He's our version of Robin Hood, I guess, is a way to kind of compare him, except for he wasn't a nice man. He wasn't given, yeah. But anyway, he's been made into a hero, but he was mistreated. But he was also a murderer, so it's a bit of both. Going out to Never Never. Never Never is out, which is out to the back of Burke and beyond. There you go. There's a good old Aussie sentence. Out in the middle of nowhere. All right. The New Australia is the New Australian is basically from 1950s to talk about that we have lots of immigrants or European immigrants and stuff here, other than English. On that, a new chum is basically a newly arrived immigrant. He's in good nick. You're in good nick. He's fine, Nick. All right. Is a good state of fitness. Looks good. But then to nick off, I've got to nick off, means that I'm going to leave quickly. Listen, I've got to nick off. Yeah. Get a bit niggly is me sometimes, especially on a Friday afternoon. I get a bit grumpy, I get a little bit testy. And if someone's in my kitchen, I certainly get niggly. They're only 90 cents in the dollar. Means that they're kind of not all there. They're a bit short of a quid. A 6-pack short of a carton kind of thing. There's lots of different sayings that we have for that one. Young little nipper is a child. And nip on, clip on. Extra transit lanes designed by a Japanese firm and added to the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I don't know much about them, but I just love the names. It's great. A knob. Oh my gosh, there are so many knobs here in Australia. So basically, a knob is someone that thinks they're better than everybody else, and you just sit there and you're looking at them and you're like, they are such a knob. Just a knob. All right. No good to Gundy means that they're useless. A no-hoper, okay, they're an absolute no-hoper. They've got no chance. They're incapable of anything. They're no-hopers. They're not going to make anything of themselves. Yeah, out yonder. Yes, Jenny, you're right. No worries. You'll hear me say no worries all the time. No worries for the rest of your days. Means, yeah, just not it's okay. No worries. I'll do it. Nor'wester is the hot east summer winds in the eastern states, so over here. No sweat, same thing. No sweat. I say no worries more than I say no sweat, but yeah, same means the same thing. I think knob is also British word. Yeah, most of our terminology comes from the Brits. Some I just miss. Oh, they're not the full quid. I said that before. That's a British term as well. Not the full quid. Not all there. To nurses, yeah, I thought nurse a baby was worldwide. Just to hold it, you nurse it. And yeah, that's it. There we go. There's a few that I missed because I don't think they're appropriate anymore, but that's about it. Yeah. Hey, B, how's it going? How you doing? What's happening? What's going on over there? Just picking up, rubbing out where I went outside the lines because, apparently I colour like a 2-year-old. All right.
Huh? You go,
knob hop. Oh, Ned Kelly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He got shot by the police, supposedly murdered. But, let's get real. He probably he did deserve it. He got hung at the end. Shot, hung, all that things. Yeah, no worries a lot. That's what I thought too. All right. So come back in. Let's continue on. Autumnifying. These. I'll do this half of the leaves, and then we'll do the grapes and the birdie. And then that should see us out, maybe. We'll see what happens. I mean, I must admit, sometimes it's nice to go back to a small set of pencils because you just got to learn to work with what you've got. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I nearly bought, speaking of small set of pencils, I nearly bought a set of 36 of the Ergo Softs because they were half price. And they were like, yeah, down from $100 and something down to $50. And I'm like, no, I don't need them. I've still got a full set.
And double.
Yeah, and you do too. Yeah. I was like, yeah, no. But I had a moment because I know that they're not around anymore. And then who was it the other day that posted about their 100 black editions? And I'm like, yeah, that'll be right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the Winsor and Newtons. Winsor and Newtons. I like them. They to me they feel like a little bit like yeah, a bit like Polly's, let's say. Yep, it's actually really good. Try working one pencil. That's fun. Where you just do the whole lot with one coloured one, Elena. But yeah, 6 is good. I've done 6, 5. It's really good in being able to work on, you know, shading and layering and all of that to add dimension and things. Awesome. A good colour is sepia. That's a nice one to use on its own because it kind of gives that, obviously at the end you end up with that kind of old world antique kind of look. It's a cool colour. And blue. Blue's nice too. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm like, on a person, I think I use about 5,000 colours. That's my problem. Give me a portrait and it's like, every colour known to man, can I use it? Yeah, teal. Oh, yeah, oh, yes. No one uses as many as Monia. Like, but then she can work with 5 pencils and still make it look like magic. The woman is just a freak in a good way. Sometimes I think my page is vomit colour. I love that. Well, I know I'm the same. Like, there's some days I'll sit there and I'll look at all of the pencils that I've used, and I'll be like, "Why did you really need to use that many?" Yeah. That being said, in this leaf there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colours. So yeah. Yeah, I must admit, portraits are where I love to hang out. I get that one. probably be a portrait after this one. Will be my next one. Oh, but Inktense, the blends that you can get with Inktense, yeah. Who are you? You're challenging yourself, Jody. That's what it is. Awesome. If we don't challenge ourselves, we don't grow. Yeah, I've stayed away from oils. I've never painted with oils. I'm not game to. One, I don't need another obsession. Two, it'll cost me a fortune. And three, I'll be like, I don't think, I just don't have patience. And I know that about myself. All right, shale. But it's the same with watercolor. I can't lose, like, let it just be, the delicateness of it. I'm a give me acrylics with my fingers and a palette knife kind of girl.
Oh, do you ever?
Let me slop that sucker on. Nine colors. Yep. They're not too thing. I'll explain. I'll go through them in a second. Kat, just give me a moment. The Winsor and Newton don't have many colors. They're as interesting as red. But I will go through them. Maybe I shouldn't have looked up and counted them. I'm like, whoa. Oh, blanked out. I was half listening to try and figure out what George was watching in her room. So I was like blanked off listening out. Yeah, delicate and water. Yeah, I just don't do delicate. Nothing about me is delicate. I do watercolor and I get puddle. And muddy brown. That being said, I'm going to do a couple of pours in the next couple of weeks, and I haven't done a paint pour in forever. So should be a bit of fun. Get back out, mix up some of the fluid paint and just have a bit of fun with it. All right, warm grey 5. Oh, Jodie, that's my entire life. I create a hot mess and pretend that's deliberate. That's how I run my entire life. You should see me teach. It's just, yeah. That's how it rolls. We just go with it and go, yeah, I meant that. What do they say? If you do anything with enough conviction, people will believe you. That's like you all come here watching me and you're like, yeah, look at you go. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I love watching paint pour videos. It's just, and I love pouring because it just, yeah. It's just relaxing. Plus the yeah, absolutely. What is this going to end up? Have I made, is something pretty going to come out of this? Yeah. Yeah, it is very different. A colored pencil is a whole different ball game. And apparently, again, coloring within the lines is, you know. All right, a little bit of black. Like my soul. Yes. Yeah. I like when you go over it with the blowtorch and it's like, it all just changes. It's like, yes. To be honest, I used to love mixing the paints even more, like just the process of, you know, like thinning them down, and I just found it relaxing. It's good. Pulling it all out of the depths is going to be not so fun. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, so the colors that no, I'll finish these off and then I'll go over the colors. All right, so I'm just come back in with grass. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you so very much. How are we going? We got half an hour. All right, we got some grapes and some whatever these things are. Whatever they are, some kind of clock thing. Red. Or angel wing, yes. Nice. Now I've got a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas that I want to pour on. I'm going to do kind of like a beach or ocean kind of combo. But yeah, my arms are going to need to be limber for that one. Yeah, fair enough. I've never written down collared combos ever. I just kind of go, yeah, that'll leave today. I must admit, I just kind of go, that's kind of what I'm going to go for. If I can have a reference photo of kind of what my idea is prior, then I will use that as inspo. But I just had a really good teacher that always taught me, before you start, look for the colours that exist within it. So, you know, you might be looking at a skin tone and then you see green and blue and yellow and all of that kind of stuff, and find that colour. All right. Orange, so honeycomb. I was watching so the person I learnt to teach from, the person that I learnt art from, who taught me art, is one of our cleaners at our school, and she's working on a mural in our science lab at the moment. And I was watching her the other day, just drawing straight lines, and she even makes drawing straight lines look effortless. And I'm just like, why are you so good? But she, you know, she gets commissioned to do murals all over town, and she's just phenomenal. All right, and then back in with that lime. No, actually, I didn't. I taught myself colored pencil, surprisingly, just from watching, same as we kind of did here. But the person that taught me how to draw with graphite and then pastels. But no, I kind of taught myself how to do the paint and the colored pencils.
Yeah,
Lecree, Lisa at Lecree Fine Art is phenomenal. Used to watch a few of her tutorials. But I think it's just going in and going, I'm just going to try it. It's just paper. It's just pencils. No one's going to die from me having a go. All right, so colours for the leaves. Soft peach, lime zest, grass, lush green, honeycomb. I'm trying to do them in order that I kind of use them to. Red, shale, warm grey 5, and black. So they're the colours that I used. All right, let's go on to bowls. Bowls. Dusty Rose. May as well do these bowls over here too. Bowls. Carmine. Bowls, yeah. Well, grapes, whatever you want to call them. Want to be all fancy. Squirty balls. They go pop. Must admit, I'm not a huge fan of red grapes. I prefer green grapes. What about you guys? You're a green or a red grape kind of person? That's awesome, Kat. Yeah, and that's it. Like, there's so many people do it so many different ways, and then you try different things and you learn your own style. Because none of us, like even the people of us that film, none of us work the same way. I don't color like Shannon. Shannon doesn't color like Emily. And so forth. We're all kind of a little bit different. Then Tanya's like light as a feather. It's like, it's really good. All right. Shale. Red grapes for roasting, green grapes for salad, as long as they are seed. Oh yeah, they have to be seedless nowadays. Yeah. Listen, but yeah, I agree. You don't even compare. You just do it for you. It's that whole, it doesn't look like anyone else's. It looks like yours. I've seen some of the art that goes in museums. I'm like, yeah. I reckon I could maybe wing it. All right. I'm coming in with black. Oh my gosh, my black is crumbling. Probably because I'm pressing way too hard. Oh, you found Fragile World. Woo! Yeah, Fragile World's lovely. It's a nice book. All right, back in with Carmine. How's it going?
Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. We will find it somewhere. Somewhere. It has to exist. But that was like, and I've been there. I'd started doing a painting of the a ship that was washed ashore over at Gari. And like I'd taken the photo of it and I'd started painting it and I'd laid down everything and I had it, you know, it was nearly at completion stage. And I left it for a few days downstairs in my old house in my studio, but it wasn't airtight, my studio, and we had some cold, wet, frosty mornings, and it swelled, like my canvas swelled, and it just, I lost it all, and I've never had to restart it. You just go, yeah. It's like, no. All right, there we go. We got red balls. All righty. Let's think about these guys. I don't know what color to make these. I'm thinking gold to kind of tie in with that. All right. Now let's come in with lime zest. Caramel. Ah, thank you. It's a very nice thing to say, and it's much appreciated. Yeah, I just babble in my streams. I'm like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I agree, Evelyn. I totally agree. Yes. Thank you, Kat. I'll see you later. Look after yourself. All right. What else did I use after that? Umber, I think. I'm trying to remember what colours I used. They look like the colours I would have used. All right. Umber. Oh, getting back to whoever it was that said about red for roasting. Who roasts grapes? Like, what? Warm grey 5. But then I suppose that's a little bit like pineapple on pizza kind of debate, wouldn't it? Or the use of beetroot on a burger. I suppose it's a, yeah, it's never something I've done. A little bit black. And then back in with lime zest. A little bit of white. Alrighty. Oh, I love my Brussels sprouts bacon. Absolutely. Oh, well, they're hard not to like. Um, ah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, and see, I love Brussels sprouts. Butter and bacon makes Brussels sprout. They're like a trio that must always be together. All right. Well, I'm thinking he needs to be gold too to kind of go with the threesies. And I might as well do this stupid line over here. It's the only thing I don't like is these. And I was trying to figure out whether I was going to make him a leaf or what, but he just doesn't fit. Oh, sorry, you can't even see the line. Little line down there.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit to be grapes. I have been good, Em. Been very, very good. Oh, Parmesan cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Butter, bacon, and Parmesan. Okay, you've got me. Yes, please. I'll have all of the above. All right, umber.
Oh.
Oh. I must admit, like I bought a microwave the other day that like is a convection oven and an air fryer and all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I'm like, I kind of just like the old-fashioned way. But I can't eat that much, so it's like, it doesn't really matter how I have it. Except for chocolate. I need to. I'm trying to be good because I want to wear nice clothes to Melbourne. So I'm trying to reduce my Oh, I forgot caramel. Oh, well, that was smart. Trying to reduce my chocolate intake. It's not fun. Don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. I get that it's quicker. I think if it was one person, like if I was ever just cooking for myself, I think it'd be fantastic for that, like to just quickly put something in and have it cook up without having to use like a big oven and all of that for it. I think that would be fantastic. All right, warm grey 5. Oh, listen, I just eat it by the block, so I can't comment on my chocolate consumption. It's bad. So I'm like trying to be good. It's no fun. Honestly, I think I could survive just on chocolate and Pepsi Max. That would be no problems at all. Alrighty. Back in with lime zest. So many red tulip bunnies. Yes. And now that they're like half price, it's like, hello.
Yeah.
Thank you, red tulip bunnies.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in with white.
Yep.
All right, how's that looking?
Yeah.
They're looking all right. Okay, come in with. I was going to get out the King Arts, but like effort. So this is soft peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, texture too. Oh, I hate broccoli. I'll eat it if it's on my plate, but I don't put it there by choice. All right, soft page. Won't be too much longer. I'm just gonna hang out doing this one. Yellow. Do a quick little background so you get an idea. Then I have to go do the other half. All right. Sky blue. This is called a quick colored pencil background. Yeah. I may go in and do something later, but probably not. I wanted the background to be soft. I wanted it to continue with this sunrise look. We had in the clock face. All right, coming back in with soft peach. Oh, carbs. Love carbs. Carbs don't like me, but I love them. It's a bit rude that we, don't like each other. It's all right. I continue to love them even if they don't love me. And then we're done. Like I said, quick little soft kind of background. That's kind of what I'm going for. Nothing too elaborate. All right, and then going to come in with white. I'm just going to soften this all up. All right. And then I'm going to come in and the birds are all going to be silhouetted. So that was never going to be, that's why I was never worried about them, because I was literally going to come in and do them black. Probably should look up a chat, hey. Oh, it's still the Brussels sprouts. Woo! Brussels sprouts. Now I want to go get Brussels sprouts. Might have to have that one night. It's nearly cool enough to have like corn meat, Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah. Baked potato. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's kind of where we're going to go with it. Ugh, cucumbers. Not a fan of it. Texture again. It's all about the texture. Oh. I'm sorry, Kenny. Oh, I'm glad you come back. Thank you, Catherine. And lurking away is awesome. We all lurk sometimes. All right, so that is kind of the idea with that. I will go off and do that on that, and kind of hopefully have that kind of glow. I wanted the glow from this to continue out, was kind of what I was getting at. No worries. Thank you for asking me, Shannon. I appreciate when people ask. It's lovely. I love being part of it. All right. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Shannon, for hosting this event. I think the next event is going to be in May. I think Renee's looking at hosting one for Karen Myers. So that should be a fun event as well. And I will see you all next week. All right. Thank you very much. Look after yourselves. And thank you, Evelyn, for your gift. I much appreciate it. Love you all. Bye.